Hey guys. Hey guys, HW. My flat white has arrived. I'm at Rebels and Misfits in Central Street, just next door to the old Central Police Station in Sydney. The weather today in Sydney is, it's only going to get up to 23 degrees. It's currently 21.3 and the wind's from the south at 22 kilometres an hour. Now it's been raining on and off and it's quite cool, but there's still plenty of punters getting around. So the plan today, after I scull down this flat white, I think we're not going to take any risks. I think we're going to head into the subterranean tunnels of Sydney and do a bit of a tour in there, and then we'll see how we feel when we get to the end of it, if we want to do a little bit more. So until then, cheers. See you soon. Just while I'm sitting here, I realise there's another coffee shop just across the path there, or across the street, called Central Roasters. So I might have to give that one a whirl one day to see what it's like. But I've just finished the flat white at Rebels and Misfits. Oh, it was a delight. Never disappoints, this joint. Definitely one of my favourites in the city. We'll enter the tunnel on Wilmot Street. Been a while since we've filmed through here. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to know, that coffee in Rebels and Misfits was $4.56 to have there. Not a takeaway. So pretty good price. Apologies if the film's a bit shaky through here. The low light means the GoPro struggles. All the Sambos waiting for the punters to come out at lunch at Soul Origin. Sandos for the Americans. Skipped that boring part of the station, Town Hall Station. No Galleries Victoria today. It's the second newsagent I've walked past and people are lining up to buy lotto tickets. Compared to other draws, the amount on offer is not as big. So I've had a few $100 million draws in Australia the last 6 months. Tonight I'm pretty sure it's only about 20 million, I think. But the punters are keen. And this time, real punters. That guy did his best to stay in the vid as long as possible. He had some Jack Nicholson style skills of keeping his mush on the camera for as long as possible. Oh, we've got to turn back and look up into the Queen Victoria building, don't we? Look at this phone shop back here. Oh, narrow little bit of real estate. Yeah, but I've said this before. When you're in Sydney and it's raining outside, or even if it's a stinking hot day, this is the way to get through the city without suffering. Some of the food back there smelled alright. Although I can smell batter cooking. I'm not a big fan of batter. Had too many battered fish in the day that either being cooked in old oil or just have a foul taste. So now when I smell it, I can't stand it. Barber down there waiting for customers to come in. Let's get through Maya, stay under shelter. Although this is not this is cheating a bit because we're back on ground level again. Just navigating part of the massive cosmetics section in Maya in the city. That's only a third of it. It goes around the back of these escalators as well. take the walk bridge over the Pitt Street Mall. Let's look down there. Oh, it's not raining at the moment. We could have stayed on street level. Have a look outside the other part of the Pitt Street Mall and Pitt Street. Guy back there had a whole stack of luggage. Must be a last minute pickup for his wife or partner before they hit the Frog and Toad out to the airport. Must be a last one of those, you know. Oh, I've got to get that bag, darling, before we leave. Where are the escalators? I need to get out of here. Oh no, we don't. Got to get into David Jones. Got to stay under shelter. Castle Ray Street, might as well have a look while we're here. Let's see if we can sneak through David Jones without getting funny looks. Different sections in the department store playing different music. It's a bit weird. A security guard in Louis Vuitton gave me a bit of a evil stare. There we are, back at St James's Station where we were the other day. Tell you what, there's a bit of traffic around. It's not lunchtime yet. And look at the masses all swarming into the city. Showing his skill spinning the Big Issue magazine around on his fingers. Oh, get bent, Street. Oh, there's the old Winter Garden. Does that still have a food court in it? Let's have a look as we go past. Yeah, it does. I don't want to get myself in the reflection. Although it doesn't look as large as I remember. Oh yeah, let's go around the other side and have a look. Just a quick squeeze down here and go out that door down there. There's still a few outlets, or a couple of outlets down here. Nowhere near as busy as it used to be back in the old days. Chap back there was chowing down on some Singapore noodles by the looks of it. Look at these old photos here. I haven't looked at these ones before. What are the guys doing over there? They're laying some cable by the looks of things. Something Cable London it says on one of the wheels there. Look at these florists here back in the ye old days plying their trade. On what street, I don't know, because it's not telling me. Huh? Maybe that is Ben Street. Queen Victoria building. And trams going past. 1920, that one. George Street looks a bit sketchy. This old photo of Circular Quay. Opera House still under construction. Have a look at look at the size of that cruise ship there. A lot smaller back in the day. What's this? 1919. Victory Day celebrations. One of them's got a Victorian submarine there, or Victorian era submarine. I'll pass over Gresham Street. There's another entrance to the Winter Garden over there. Last meal I had in the Winter Garden. Wow, I've got to get the memory cap out now. Let me think. Must have been back in the early 2000s. I went in there for lunch and had a chicken schnitzel roll. Or a chicken schnitzel on a roll. Some of you Americans might call it a chicken sandwich. Now this guy's given a bit of a tour down here. On the corner of Spring Street and Pitt Street. There you go, tourists. I've got you in the film. If you want to bother having a look at HW Tours. We still get through Bond Street there up into George Street? I don't know. This little box Suzuki car here. Definitely import. I don't see that sold anywhere in Australia. And of course it's an import, but what I mean by that is it's not coming through the normal channels of getting shipped into Australia. It's somebody's probably shipped it over privately. Australia Square over there. Plenty of food outlets in there as well. People lining up for Mexican joint there. Pretty late in the day, all these delivery vans still dropping off produce. That guy had a couple of bags of coffee beans. Look at the little... I don't think I'm going to go that way. I think I'm going to go this way. Yeah, that's a much clearer path onto George Street. That other one was too narrow. George Street. Let's sneak up Jamison and then up into that building there. And then we'll sneak across and we'll end the video over in Lang Park, eh? Been a while since we've started or ended a video over there. Doesn't show up in the film, but Jamison Street here, it's got quite a gradient on it. Plenty of steep streets in Sydney. I'm going to sneak around on this landing here and be not too far away from Lang Park. Lang Park, close to Churchill. But before we get over there, let's have a quick squeeze down to this square in George Street. Watch all the punters scurrying around. It's that punter down there with the blue shirt waiting for a delicious nectar there. Or is he just waiting for an acquaintance? We made it into Lang Park. A couple of people eating sandwiches. Lady doing Tai Chi over there. And the bin chickens frolicking in the grass, looking for morsels. Somebody's left their security badge in the park. That's why the barricades are up. They're trying to get the grass growing again, which is a bit silly because these massive fig trees here, when it rains, it drops water down, and that's what disperses the grass. It's got nothing to do with being watered, and it's got nothing to do with the sun. It's just, see, you can see where the grass is there, and then directly under this fig tree here, there's no grass. It's just the force of the water coming off the leaves onto that part of the grass there that causes it. You see it all over Sydney, especially under gum trees. But we'll review it again in a few months' time, see if they've been successful in getting the grass up and running again. So that's it. That's the vid for this week. That's your look into old Sydney town. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a dull day today, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy because I like to showcase the city when the sun's out. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. See you next time. The video is over.